Okay guys, hello everybody, welcome back to Ida and Fight Club, to the next stream, this time DSS versus Dageggo. I'm Luke, joined by nobody yet. Spartacus is still, I'm still waiting for him. So hopefully he will join very soon. So I'm writing to him. Okay, he's putting his headset, so he will need some time. So, let's siege, maybe, you fella. So I'm quickly getting my smartphone that I can read the chat this time, so excuse that. Ah, nice. Hello, Spartacus.
Hello, chat. The god is here. Is the streaming running already?
Yes.
Nice, nice. So you can say hello to the hidden god. Spartacus himself is here. Finally.
Finally.
Okay. Wait, I will put the chat under my eyes so I can have a look at that during the stream.
Yeah, I will have a look as well.
You will have a look at the game in general, and I can have a look to the chat.
Nice. Okay. Okay, it seems like the sound is working.
Yeah, the sound is working good. Check it.
We had no technical problems yet. Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm involved in the stream, so it's really nice.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
Couldn't be bad.
It's really strange.
Why?
Okay. Because my quality is trash, you know. I'm
It's
involved.
fine. Yeah.
But I think my sound is not so bad at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment it's good.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. You know who is Dageggo?
Yes, yeah. You can tell a bit about him if you know more than me.
I really don't know a lot of him.
You know nothing?
I know something about it. He's an old player. He played usually when 4.3 was out, something like this.
Yes.
I mean, if I remember correctly, he played a final against Moget. And also he played pretty well again in the last tournament against Elendil. It was a funny game. His model was actually okay, if I remember correctly. I liked it, but Elendil was playing Lothlorien, which was totally broken in 4.4.1. So it's normal that it was not countable. But I like the Fibrax style that he put on. Really like it. It was fine. Really funny to watch, to be honest, that game. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I managed that the players will come to us after the game for interview.
I think it's way better if you call them after the game. So
yeah. Firma, so the German stream is already interviewing them before the game. So that's why the game is not running yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
We're waiting for Kaun, right?
For who?
Who's called the German streamer? Kaun?
No, it's Firma who is hosting that game.
Oh, okay. Well, it's look all the same to me. I mean.
And he's called Kaun, by the way. Not
Kaun. Okay.
Kaun.
Well, I mean, he could put a easier name. Well, it's okay, it's fine. Like Potato King or Potato Master or something like that. It's way easier than that. I mean, I really don't know why.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, the quality is amazing, like every time.
Yeah,
we already have 10 viewers. Well, there are a lot of streams today, so I'm surprised that we have so many viewers.
Yeah. But I like the tournament idea, even if I don't play that. I really like the tournament idea since it put more players to play the game, you know?
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah.
But sadly, I'm a little bit disappointed about the English stream. I expected more viewers.
To be fair, yeah, but I mean, most of the players are just... So why you should watch the English stream when you can watch in the native language? I mean, you know?
Yeah, sadly. The English community is too small.
Yeah. yeah, I mean there are like literally maybe one or two players that are not German in the tournament, which
Yeah,
is Max Power and Goodfella
and Strider.
and Strider. Three,
Yeah.
you know, that's why. So I mean, we have a good average.
Okay, noob fella in the chat. Well, Gendo has 10,000 subscribers, so that's nuts.
Yeah, but his quality are definitely worse than us. You know,
Yeah, his
definitely.
audio definitely. His
Not only the
screen.
audio, it's the quality. I mean, he doesn't know an offensive GG. He doesn't know how to trash talk, and he really doesn't know. I mean, how to insult every player. It's not good. Definitely.
Yeah, that's something you need to know as a streamer.
Yeah.
So the German stream is trash.
Also, Aman is also a not German player.
Oh yeah, so far players.
Yeah.
And Sorman, did you mention already Sorman?
Someone also, yes, he's a Canadian. Yeah.
He's playing at the same time, but
Yeah.
we can't stream.
I think definitely the weakest play of those is Goodfella. I mean, I played against him yesterday and it was so boring. I won him in 10 minutes. It's really bad at the game at the moment. I really don't know why he, played the tournament. Really don't know.
To be crushed by German noobs.
After that, I will become serious for the game. I mean, it's just like before the game.
Yeah. Trash talk has to be.
Yeah. But seriously, the game against Fella yesterday was not so. I won him too easy, and he like wasted 20 minutes of mine to run around on the map.
Well, I'm playing against Ilandu tomorrow, so
You're playing against Eleni tomorrow. What do you expect about it?
I expect a funny game. Will be, I think, quite hard, but should be winnable.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm not sure which faction Ilandu will pick.
Oh, I really will not say nothing about it. Just for respect, you know.
Yeah, sure.
But I think Elendil is quite good with every race, so you should be prepared for everything.
Yeah. He has 3 races to pick. So.
3 races to pick, yeah.
Okay, Rohan versus Mordor. So I will quickly add that
Whoa.
to the scoreboard. DSS as Rohan.
Yeah. I like this matchup, to be fair. What map did we pick?
Springs of Khan, yeah.
I don't know well the map. Didn't know I won the game against Goodfella yesterday. Was pretty easy to win, really. I have the replay if you want. Was really easy to win.
Okay.
I mean, I was replying to Bin.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think about this matchup? So let's talk about it a little bit. So you have Rohan against Mordor. We can say that this matchup is pretty. I mean, there are a lot of things to keep in consideration. So basically, I definitely would say that Rohan has a big advantage in the early game, since you can have fast cav out, and the pikes of Mordor are not that great.
Yeah.
But you know what? When Mordor reach like a mid game and Crit-Angle are out, for Rohan become a little bit more complex.
Yeah, definitely. But then if Rohan manages to get like captains or a late game army with heroes, Rohan still can win against Mordor. But of course, Mordor becomes better and better.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you reach a situation where you have some Nazgûl and so on, and the debuff is real. We have Sauron, and you have a lot of stuff, Castellans and so on. But we spoke about late game.
Yeah, but first of all, we'll introduce the players on the map Springs of Canaan. I'm not sure why Firma is hosting the game while he's streaming, so maybe we have a lot of lag in this game.
Oh, why he's streaming? Okay. Well, okay, it's fair.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not playing. Okay,
Yeah,
come on.
okay.
He's the most player.
Yeah, okay, spawning on the top as Mordor from Germany, he is Dageggo. And on the bottom, our German player from A9 Fight Club as well from Germany as Rohan, he is DSS.
Okay.
Okay, we
Do you
can
know
see.
something about the map?
Yeah, this map, I talked a little bit in the last stream with Gnomi, and he made that map. He wanted to have another map like Iron Hills, so if you, this textures are basically the same. And yeah, it's a very large map, so Rohan, in the old game, Rohan definitely should have the advantage on it.
And what you can tell me about the outpost position?
Okay, yeah, the outposts are on the flank, so no, like, a middle outpost, I like that. But there are 4 outposts on the map, so we might see an outpost battle. But I'm not sure. I hope to not have it.
Yeah, I actually like some farm positions since I'm a little bit hide. So I think this is my concept. I think this game will be long, 100% in this map
Yeah,
because
could
it's
be.
a macro map.
Yeah.
This is what I believe.
Oh, and we have a lot of like already.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so no crazy stuff yet. Just normal peasants for DSS. And
Yeah, what do you
for
think that he is not going for farm inside, but he's going for outside, which is a little bit more risky since you spend your spell in one outside farm, and if there, I mean, Modo play is really aggressive, you can kick that out, and it's a big loss for you.
and he's going for 2 pikes, so he decides to creep, I think. So he will creep a lot in this map.
Yeah, definitely. But pikes, there are no troll right in this map. There are some wargs,
Yeah.
not
Orcs,
troll.
goblins. Not much.
So you don't have an eco boost immediately for one, which is a little bit okay. Okay, I'm starting to like a little bit this map. Since you don't have an eco boost, so rushing the cav could be potentially a little bit more harder. But okay,
Whoa, that lag.
yeah, the game is not smooth at all. I see that. Maybe because Firma is hosting and
Yeah.
streaming at the same time, which is never a good idea.
Yeah,
To be
you
fair,
should
but
have.
who cares? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. But
Okay, so we see
the
standard game at the moment,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, very standard. Mortar also. Okay, second barracks added by Mortar. So a little bit more orc spam. So yeah, CP are basically the same. So what do you think? What will be the next step for DSS on this map, or what would you do?
Well, I would like to see car fast as possible, since I mean, if Modder has 3 units, and the only way to kill 3 units, I mean, is like to over spam them with better quality units. Otherwise, it's really difficult to deal with them. So basically, you need to trade, but you need to trade well. So car trade really well against 3 orcs, but not a peasant, because basically you pay peasant, and they don't trade so well against 3 orcs. So basically, you want to have cavalry out faster, and so you can prevent huge map control for Mordor, and you can push Mordor back. Basically, what I want to see as Rohan, I want to see an early aggression and a base push. That's what I would like to see. You see, Dageggo is really aggressive. He's like in the part of the map of DSS, and will try to push as soon as possible. Probably, I will not be surprised if Dageggo will go for 3 or more barracks. This is my opinion about it.
Okay, Dageggo is already going for pantry upgrade. So
Which is good.
yeah, very nice. But we might see an XL camp very soon, because DSS has 800 now, so he will probably build an XL camp very soon if he has the money for it. Yes,
Yes, definitely.
I like it.
Definitely.
Very good.
Yeah, it's good since spikes are not. You can definitely kill 3 hawks with 1-2 battalion of cavalry. You can level up and you can deal so much damage, and you can prevent the huge snowball of Mordor. So basically, you kill units. The problem is like when Mordor reaches 3 barracks, you can outspam your enemy since your enemy cannot kill the orcs faster than you're producing.
Yeah.
But we will see. The combination with Khadum is always really good. But I think Ron can definitely win this matchup. Definitely win that.
So I would like you to watch the Mortar base, and he is producing Orc Archers. So
Orc
it
Archers.
seems like he's not expecting any cuff.
Yeah, he didn't scout that. That's the point. Could be potentially a GG. Because you know what? Basically, what Dageggo is going for blind archers without know nothing about the game. So if DSS come with Cav, Dageggo will realize too late that cavalry is out, and the damage could be huge. You know, you will lose 3 orcs, but you will lose also all the map.
And
So
watch Rohan's base. He scouted the base and saw nothing, so he is still probably thinking that there is no cav. So I think he will realize that so late, so it could be really, as you said already, GG. No
this is a
cav.
misread. It's
Yeah.
a totally misread, because if you scout nothing in the Rohan base, it's obvious that Cav is coming from the outpost, because he has no tech inside the base. So what the fuck he can do? He can only go for cavalry outside. That's the point. So the scout is good. If you scout no building in the base, it's obvious a Cav from the. But I think this Shragat can deal with Cav with this bad micro of DSS. Maybe.
Yeah, but he will die now, I think. Yeah, he will chase
Okay.
down by the peasants.
Can we have a look at the CP of Ron, please? So.
Yeah, 600 almost.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's going, no, he's not going for pantry upgrade yet. Doesn't have the money for it, but I think he will do soon. So DSS decides to go for less eco, more troops, and is trying to finish that game. Maybe even already in the early game.
I would like to see that, to be honest.
Hmm.
I hope he will do that, since Rohan, the strength of Rohan is in the early game, and I think he can definitely do that. Definitely.
And if you watch Rohan's spells, he has he had 4 spell points, and he's going for the rider spell. So again,
The
more
YOLO
boys.
Cav.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
YOLO Cav, yeah, like heal.
The YOLO Cav.
Yeah.
The YOLO Cav is really good. No trample revenge, so against. Sorry, no trample, no speed deterioration. Sorry, but against 3 orcs are really good.
Okay, we have some fans in the chat who are saying "Go Gecko." And how do you like this hidden farms on the left corner and on the right corner? I personally really like them, and DSS played already this map and is grabbing now both of them.
Yeah, this is the point that I was saying before. I told to you that this map is a macro map for this reason. You have some hidden base, so it's difficult to harass. Basically, you can keep your eco really good, and that's why it's a macro map. The game will be longer because you will have a big chance to come back, since you cannot like put like Omnigod presence of the map. So it's not like for the Bison where you can grab the map everywhere in like 2 minutes. It's not this scenario. That's why I call it a macro map. But the yellow card is on the battlefield now and is demolishing everything. These orc pikes have nothing. The peasant will kill the rest. So now what DSS should do is immediately attack the base and kill those 2 barracks and GG.
Yeah, and I think that will happen very soon. Just 1 tower. And why Dageggo is going for orc archers? I really understand that. I don't understand that.
It's like a 3.8 play, you know?
Yeah.
In 3.8, archers can counter everything because they're like marines, but it's not this scenario. It's like you cannot counter cav really with archers. And okay, maybe it's a misclick. He's producing archers, but he wants to produce pikes. That's the point. You see? Whoops in the chat.
I think it alludes to the game, that the game is over. But I'm not sure.
The game is super. I like the point that fella say in the chat, but I will not talk about it, to be honest. He said that a summonable cavalry is potentially OP. This is totally true, but I will not talk about it. By the way, we see a proxy heal. So this is the final move, I guess, because basically you can back and forth, and that's it. I think the game is super over. What DSS should do at this point is like invest everything on the Econ side, keep like the units a little bit lower, and try to kill 3 orcs with. I mean, if he overextend, he could lose the game.
By the way, in the mortar base there are trolls being built, so I think that's definitely a 3.8.1 style, because their trolls could I think throw rocks, if I remember correctly. So there are like sieging units, but there aren't anymore. But I think Dageggo didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, the orcs
Yeah,
are
but I
getting
think
up.
this game is absolutely over. I mean, now you can trade cav, you have heal, and basically you can trade for free every time you want with cavalry and go back and heal yourself.
Yeah.
And this broke a little bit the game. So at the moment, and now we see Theoden on the battlefield. Yeah, this Theoden rush is always used. Basically, you can have a 2k heroes for free, or for like
For
800,
800, yeah.
which is really good. The leadership of Theoden is really amazing, and we will see more and more and more and more often this hero rushing.
Well,
By the way,
it would be an opportunity to keep the corrupted Theoden to like traitors of Rohan and attack the base, and after
yeah,
that do the how is he called, the free Theoden? Yeah.
retreat. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that definitely. But the point is that DSS has not enough production building to replace his peasants. He basically has 2 barracks,
Hmm.
so he should have like 3 or 4 for replace that amount of peasant immediately. Because basically, I mean, traitors are good, but when they gone, they go. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so you need to replace your army immediately, and against Mordor is a little bit tricky since Mordor can replace his army really, really fast. He has free stuff, and he basically Dageggo is playing with 2 barracks and a half, something like this, because he has the banner
Yeah.
between the
Yeah.
barracks. And if I remember correctly, the banners give 25% more speed production or something like this. Yeah, 20%. I check it now. So it's really good. Basically, you play with a little bit more than 2 racks, but it's fine. At this point, the Dageggo cannot really engage this anymore.
Yeah.
The heal is too strong. You cannot engage near the heal. Basically, what DSS is doing, fighting and healing at the same time. You see?
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing you can do about it.
Well,
Nothing.
siege is the right idea, but I think catapults would have been much more worth it. If you and I think you shouldn't try to break down this heal. So you should try to get the rest of the map.
That's the point. That's exactly the point that you told there, right? True. You cannot break this position. So what you should do, or at least try, because your position is horrible, is like to build a big barricade expansion on the citadel and try to defend your base. Meanwhile, you are rushing around the map because you cannot break the hill. You cannot. It's impossible.
And you're just leveling the heroes.
Yeah.
By the way, Theodred is out.
Theodred is out. Yeah, more heroes out. Yeah, Theodred get a reworked in 4.5, which personally I like it. I mean, now it's a little bit more useful, and basically is a concept hero that is based on a barricade. You summon that barricade and you walk around that, which is really nice, to be honest. Really, really nice. I like it. Also, I think that Dageggo could take what? Let's check fast the CP. DSS is like 806, and Dageggo is like 600.
Yeah.
You should try to get out Kiritangle, but I cannot see a good location to take them, to be honest.
Yeah, and you can't keep them yet. And you should get more CP and should try to like overrun this outpost, this little outpost here. This heal.
Yeah, the point is what you can do is try to spam out more barracks. You can go for 4 barracks at this point, and keep producing 3 units.
And he has still a build plot, a free build plot in his base.
Yeah, he has a free build plot that at this point is just a waste build, build plot. What you should try to do at this point is like build 4 barracks. The troll are not useful. You get some anti-cavalry, but heroes counter them pretty okay. More you fight nearly this hill, and more you will lose. You're leveling up so bad, the heroes. I think Theoden is level 5 at the moment. If I see correctly, yes, it is level 5. And at level 5, his leadership is pretty damn good,
Yeah. What we should mention is the inflation. So there's still, theoretically, there is the possibility to come back with Mordor. And if you watch the Rohan base, there are just 4 buildings in it, so still 3 build plots left. So maybe DSS should try to get more farms inside to be safe.
At this point, installation doesn't matter since you have an arm advantage. Really cannot. You cannot win when inflation is. I mean, inflation just make the game longer, but there is no comeback chance at this scenario. At this point, if DSS maximizes eco, he should have like 3 times the eco of his opponent. That's the only point about inflation. But at this point, inflation really doesn't matter. It only make the game longer. And also with Mordor, inflation is a little bit stronger since you have free stuff.
Yeah.
But this is the point that Godfella don't get it. Yeah, he's a noob. By the way, at this point, what you can also do is try to go for Sauron and one Nazgul, and you will have level 2 eco for free, which is good. You can work with more money, but the point is you cannot break the heal, and I really don't like that DSS is camping around the heal, but his opponent is like YOLOing him, and I mean, this is not a good gameplay, you see?
Yeah.
You see, basically what we see is not a siege, because it's not a siege, because basically, if this would be a siege, it is a siege for Dageggo. That means that Dageggo is sieging DSS, you know?
Yeah.
That's the point, and it's not an optimal gameplay, basically it's a camping.
And actually, DSS should be the one who is sieging. Because he's in front of okay, an armory, so maybe ramps soon. And
I mean, this DSS is sorry.
Yeah, we just can compare the CP. DSS is sitting on 1000 while Dageggo is on 400. And I think from this point, DSS could just YOLO the base. They're just 2 towers. Yeah, you already mentioned that, but he really should do that.
I mean, this is the point of an expert player and one that is not. He really doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, DSS has like double supply. He should like run into the base and kill him. Easy. Really easy.
And now maybe even Mordor has the opportunity to come back.
And you know the worst point? If Rohan could get up some catapults, place his army in front of the base, wait, do nothing, and catapult will demolish the entire base, even without going. So that's the whole point. You can't defend that. You force basically the defender to attack, and if the defender attack, he has less and he loses everything because there is a heal behind. This game is absolutely over. We can see. Okay, yeah. Now the point is like, okay, getting all eco. The forge is going for the equipment camp, so like the training speed will be higher. Does it affect the research of the eco upgrade or not?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's just for the normal upgrade. But could be.
Are you sure about it?
I think. So maybe because the game is just boring, we can talk about something else. So, what do you think? Who will win the tournament?
The tournament?
Yes.
Yo-Yo, 100%.
Yo-Yo.
Yes, because he play more than others. That's the point. He's
not Elendil. Because
no,
some people.
Elendil is not. No, Elendil is not playing a lot. His timing are a little bit rusty, and I mean Elendil is really good, but it's like we talk about the mechanics. Yo-Yo at the moment is better since he play more games and he is like more used to the game. And at least you for face like Yo-Yo, you need to play like him. So basically play like 10, 12, 15 games for days. And maybe, but this is not like, he's playing more, so it's fine, he deserves to win.
Yeah. Okay, catapults are on the way.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
I mean, I really think that Godfella cannot win the tournament for any reason.
Okay, Dageggo doesn't want to be sieged. He has. So he is saying to DSS that he should attack, and DSS is saying, just give up, please. Yeah.
DSS is absolutely no sense of the game. Absolutely. Absolutely no sense of the game. Just give up, just attack and win. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's like partying, you know. I am start to react like partying now. You know, the Korean player.
Nice.
Okay, the lag is real now. Okay, the yellow card. See, I like this spell, to be honest. I know this is could be potentially broken, but I really like it. I really, really like it. And you think, you know what you told before is good. And since it's true, you force your opponent to produce spikes, even if the cab is not on the battlefield, you know? So basically, with presence of the single spell, you force your opponent to produce spikes, which is terrible. This spell is really strong. I never thought about it.
Yeah.
Oh, high cards. What's the high cards?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
have a look at the damage. Yeah, here's a high card that is YOLOing the base. Like, he will go directly into the Citadel, and let's check out the damage to the Citadel. I think he will kill, like...
I think he will just die.
Oh, he died, sadly.
It's a good focus fire by Dageggo. But now
Yeah.
it's finally GG.
It is so. Yeah, that's what... I mean, DSS could win that, like,
20
10
minutes.
minutes ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
not 20, but 10 years. 100%. When you have, like... okay. I like the... What do you think about Estling before? They were broken, right? You like the changes now? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it was just a bug that they're upgraded from the start. By the way, Theoden is level 9, so we could see Glorious Charge.
Glorious Charge. No stable inside, I think. You cannot see that. But a left spot is, you know, maybe you can get that. Yeah, but I think it's why doesn't Dageggo like giving up?
I'm not sure. Because in 3.8.1 people were not used to give up.
I'm even not sure if he's playing 3.8.1. I'm just assuming, but I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, you know what? Because the comeback of 3.8.1 are a little bit different. The system, you know, the comeback system, since spell was stronger, and you can basically come back with a good spell usage.
Yeah.
Which is good or it's bad. It's all about the host. I mean, you know, the delay is sometimes real, and like dodging a arrow volley could be potentially tricky, you know.
Yeah. Okay, no, the players, no, the GG is called, and the game went. Oh, why he's producing power towers if he's saying GG? What the fuck?
I really don't like it. Come on, kill the Citadel.
Yeah, please.
What the fuck DSS is doing? Going away with all his army.
I'm really not sure. Maybe a final... Yeah, Glorious Charge. Glorious Charge.
Oh,
Nice.
just cinematic, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the cinematic fact. Oh, thank you. That's good.
Yeah.
Also tilted level 7.
And here we are, the game is over.
Nice, the game is over. It was a fast game. The skill difference was pretty big.
Yeah. But I
I don't know.
think maybe if Dageggo plays more, he could maybe beat DSS if he is...
I will fast reply to Goodfellow. So, how much time was added because of inflation? Too much. This game should end in 3 minutes. No more. Maybe 4.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have a look at the income, which is pretty big difference. Since, like, you know, here.
That's amazing Theodred.
Yeah, amazing, glorious charge.
No one invited you yet.
Yeah, but Luke said after the game,
yeah,
he invited me, and I know that he can't move me here, so I thought, you know.
Nice. So, okay. Luke, you can do the interview. I will let you depart.
Okay.
Yes.
So DSS, very nicely done. But I have one big question that why you didn't attack the base much more earlier? You just camped around the well like 20 minutes.
Look, I'm a scared boy, okay? Towers are scary.
2 towers?
Well, it could have been more. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably could have been just attacking. I also wanted to get Theodred, I guess. I don't know. I wanted to use Haycats.
Yeah, hey, the hay cards were amazing. They did so
Yes,
much
they were
damage.
all
decided
sniped.
the game.
None of them.
No, not really.
None of them got an attacker.
Yeah, sadly.
Sadly. I wonder if that was intentional or if that was just the tower sniping them automatically.
Yeah, the damage of the towers is very high.
Yeah, but I'm wondering whether or not he told them to snipe them, or whether the towers just sniped the high cards on their own.
Yeah.
But they didn't get anything done, unfortunately.
Yeah, but so far a very nice Rohan. Well, you could have played a little bit more, even more safe to go for a little bit more inside eco, but it's totally fine. You did very
I
good.
didn't have the money. I guess.
So, chat, if you have some questions to DSS,
Yes,
just
I'm
feel
gonna
free to
watch
ask.
chat now. Oh god, I'm gonna. Why is Spartacus almost all of the chat? Oh, never mind. Yes.
But I'm discussing with Godfell about inflation. I will do in the chat, so I will not interrupt the interview.
Inflation.
Okay.
It will only be GG in like 7 to 8 minutes after Dageggo resigned, I guess.
Yeah, well.
He didn't even resign. He just destroyed every building.
Yeah, that's a typical, like, if in the free playstyle. If you play a 3.8.1 or Age of the Ring, the peoples just destroy their own buildings.
I
if
see.
they give up. But yeah.
But I mean, he's not a... Whatever, yeah.
But with this, you should, I think, maybe if you win the game against Haman as well, you could be the leader of your group. And could get the first place.
They still have to win against Win.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
That was their first match that actually kinda counted. So... Yes.
Yeah, actually we could now, you could go to Dageggo and maybe...
Yes, then we can argue, he can be...
Okay, one question from Goodfella.
Yes.
So how good did it feel to Glorious Charge?
I mean, not that good because there wasn't anything left, but fun. But actually, yeah. So, okay. It wasn't my most satisfying Glorious Charge.
Okay, thank you, DSS.
I need to say. Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
He did GG, Goodfellow. He did GG, but we were late.
Can Dageggo speak English or not?
I hope so. If not, I have to translate.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, let's call Dageggo.
Maybe we should go to the German server.
But Dageggo doesn't have Discord, I think. Oh, yeah.
He has. He's on the German server right now.
Oh.
So we need to go there. So let's go into live stream 3. Can you go
Can I
there?
join it?
So if not, just go into the rating room.
Yeah, I can. I'm like the admin of something in this tournament,
Okay, so let's go there.
Yeah.
Ach, da ist Spartacus und Blue.
Okay, Dageggo, if you don't mind, we would like to interview you as well. If you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let's go.
Nice.
Yep.
So, can you start, Luke, or should I start?
You can do the interview if you want.
Or do you want to go in another room and we took DSS? Then we can speak in German in here?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So we go into another room then. Firma, can you move?
Yeah, I can move you too.
Okay. Okay, nice.
So, Dageggo, can I make you just a fast question? When you scout with the Eye of Sauron, the empty base, what did you expected?
I was expecting a Riders start, so that he might probably go to Riders just at the beginning, because Orcs, you get down the best with Rohirrim.
Yeah.
And as I saw he wouldn't do that, I thought, yeah, okay, then I can do my Orc spam and maybe get some map control. But yeah, that wasn't the case.
yeah, because usually when you scout like an empty run base, the outpost is somewhere on the map, and also this map is fucking large,
Yeah.
So you can hide your exile count somewhere, and it's really difficult to scout. So yeah, definitely. This matchup is hard, I believe. If you can survive to the early game, it's fine. But in the early game, it's really hard for Modo to deal with this mass cap. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But what was the plan? Was like to go in for 3 barracks or more, or like stay on 2 racks and eco up?
So yeah, the next thing probably Orc Spam and Kirit Ungol sometime before he gets to his riders. But yeah, well, that didn't work out quite well. And just yeah, kind of gain the control of the game and yeah, kind of what he did to me. So get him in his base and kind of that he doesn't know what to do. But yeah,
Well, you could just give up. But another point I would like to ask, as DSS pushed you back, you just tried to break through this heal point. Why you didn't like to? Usually people would just grab the rest of the map and then attack the base.
yeah,
or
I had the
something.
problem with his riders, so I couldn't really go out with all my army because he had his just right in front of my base, and he could just finish it off before I can get my troops back. I thought, at least, and so I wanted to destroy his camp and his units,
Okay.
and I cannot split because of his riders, and so yeah, it was. I didn't
It was
quite know
tricky.
what to do at
Most
this
tricky.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely tricky. Yeah, definitely. It was in a really okay. Goodfella has a question for you. You know the noob, Goodfella.
The noob, I know.
Yeah, the noob, and he is asking how long has he played since when?
Sorry, there was a lag. I didn't.
Sorry. For how long did you play Edane? Since when?
So I didn't play the last year quite too much. Maybe you have seen it on the forum. But well, I guess I played the old Battle for Middle Earth about 5 or 6 years now. But not too much online, more against AI and such stuff, and some fun matches.
Yeah, and also always the noob is doing another question. Like, did you think he could come back after he lost the map, or feel like it was game over?
You mean as I got
When basically when he want to what he doesn't want to ask is like when you lost every part of the map. Did you feel like the game was over in this instant, or maybe you could come back?
I thought it was over already, yeah. So Mordor isn't quite good without map control. You just have your orcs and a few heroes, but nothing too special. So yeah, it is really hard to get back, and also they are really slow. So
Yeah,
Mordor needs map control, I guess.
yeah, definitely. It's all for me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. So hopefully you might get into the next next round. That was the word I was looking for. So with this, thank you for watching to the stream. Thank you for co-commentating me, Spartacus.
No problem.
And see you in the next game. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.